just cleaned our bikes.
Look at that.
Oh, okay. So much for that. Oh, okay, here we go. Bike wash. There we go. Climbing up overlook at Sycamore Canyon. Kind of took my e-bike out, but I'm still trying to figure this bike out. Messing with the dampening in that front fork. It doesn't run a firm coil. It's messed with the compression a little bit and the damping, but yesterday I was only getting half the travel out of this front fork. The rear is plush, it's dialed. I'm having a good time on this bike, regardless. Just got to figure out that front suspension. I also just ordered some Spank spoon bars for this, but in a 40 mil rise, not a 60 like my e-bike. So 780 wide, these are 800. A little wide. They're stable. I'm leaning so far forward on these climbs, which I am. So I'll be putting those on, trying those out. So, do I regret trading my Specialized Enduro for this bike? Not at all. This bike is fun. I just gotta figure it out. For climbing, it's pretty terrible. It's not as bad as you would think it would be for a downhill bike. But am I missing my Specialized? Not at all. I am missing that 12-speed drivetrain. This right now is a 1042, 11-speed. Whew, it's getting it done. I just gotta get better at climbing. Okay, so I'd say we're at least 2.5 miles in. This is where my back starts hurting. I can feel it. Hopefully those 40 millimeter rise bars are gonna help out with this issue. It always seems to be my left side, lower back, tightening up. It's this position I'm in. It's gotta be. So if you're new to my channel, this is what I'm dealing with right here. This is a Trek Session 88 downhill bike, triple clamp, boxers, RCs. I threw a dropper post on it. I got some funky cross-country type tires. They got a cool round profile. They're super fast. And they got an 11-speed drivetrain on this 1042 tooth. Just made it a single up front. Took off the chain guides and all the downhill stuff that comes on it. 203 millimeter Saint Brinks front and rear. 210 millimeters of travel front and rear. Fox Vanilla RC rear shock. It's running the firm coil. I think it's right here, this side. So this full side is a coil filled with oil. And then this side you have your damper or your rebound. On the bottom, dampening. Up here, compression dampening. Don't get me wrong, I love my e-bike. And yeah, it's a lot easier to ride and it's fun. All right, so we're about to hit Backbone. It's a Monday. There shouldn't be any traffic coming uphill, hopefully not. I got my damping on the front fork. 3 clicks from fully closed, so pretty slow. I'm gonna try that. See if Backbone. Hopefully no traffic. Following Matt. Oh, there's somebody. One more. Thank you. Not used to these long cranks. right there. There's one right here. All right, with that dampening adjustment, feels better. A lot better. Throw me off to the left. Off my pedal. Uchoma. Whew. All right.
That was pretty fucking fast.
It was fast. So here's a pretty good example of my personal record, 228, and that was 3 years ago. And then today, this is my first time taking that Downduro bike on this trail, and I was only 2 seconds behind. So the bike's definitely fast, and I just got to learn to ride it better. Dampening, I had it slowed down. It helped.
Made a difference?
Yeah.
The middle section?
Huge difference, dude. More planted. That back brake though, it's humming. Might be contaminated disc. I don't know. There we go. Forgot to put on my goggles. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to give you my honest thoughts on this whole Downduro idea. It's a dumb, fun bike. It's definitely fun on the big downhills, and it's flickable, but not good for you on the climbs with the seat geometry and all that. And then on stuff like this is just a pretty flat. This is like a total just cruising trail, 2 foxes. And for this bike, it's cool, but this bike is definitely not a trail bike. It's a downhill bike that you can sort of climb with, and you can access, you know, probably more places than a full-on downhill bike. But like I said, it's dumb and it's fun. Is it practical? No. But it was a fun idea, you know, that I thought I'd like try out. Who knows, maybe in the future, I was talking about it earlier, I'll put a single crown fork on here, like a Fox 38 or something. Get rid of this triple crown. Just make it a little more enduro. So who knows? We'll see what this bike does in the future. But it's a fun ride, fun and dumb. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like, hit that share, all that good stuff. And everyone, stay stoked.